Good afternoon, welcome to Sambalatte. Today we're going to show how we're going to use the Chemex pour over. Right. So what's the difference between a Chemex and a regular V60 pour over is big difference is the filter. Since we're using a very highly dense paper filter, it'll absorb more of the coffee oils from the coffee and will extract more flavors. Today we're going to be using our coffee from Brazil. It's the Sambalatte because it goes well with our Chemex pour over, since our Sambalatte is the most boldest coffee that we have here at Sambalatte. So basically, same brewing method. Always rinse your filter, and when you're using the Chemex filter, rinse it very well, since the paper filter is much more thicker than our V60 filter. You want to eliminate that paper taste out of your coffee, of course. Temperature of the water is 92 to 94 degrees Celsius. The weight of the coffee is 25 grams. Put the coffee in there. Always stir. And then we'll start brewing. So same method, the first drop with the timer, then fill it up to like 30 to 40 grams of water, and that's where our blooming time will come in. Yeah, we need to deoxidize our coffee just to produce all the flavors in there. And then after roughly like 30 to 35 seconds, we're gonna continue brewing our coffee. Okay, another thing to note about our Chemex filter, or the Chemex, is since it has a thicker filter, it'll affect the flow and extraction of the coffee. It'll make it a little slower. That's why we adjusted our grind setting to medium coarse to compensate the extraction flow. But the good thing about it is the thickness of the filter will absorb a lot of the coffee oils, making it giving it a distinct taste for our coffee and a better extraction flavor for the coffee. We're gonna continue brewing this until we hit 380 ml of water. Then we're gonna taste it. Give it a little agitation. And then once you start seeing the coffee bed, that's a hint that your brew is done. It usually takes Chemex's pour over usually takes like 2.5 to 3 minutes, depending on your grind setting and your coffee. Every coffee has different density. We have our little Sambalatte here. It smells so good. And we'll give it a taste. So as expected, since we use the Chemex for today, it has a very thick filter. It gives us a much more smoother texture from our coffee. It made our coffee a little syrupy when it comes to texture. It has more flavor into it since it has lesser coffee oils, but the boldness cuts in half, which is pretty good. So try our Chemex here in Sambalatte.